Hello children, how are you all? Fine. Today let us go into the English subject. Yeah, so we'll start off with English. The first chapter, come on, open your textbooks. Yeah. If you see in the contents page, we have got different headings like we have to learn something about technology, learning is fun, family fun. So there are few headings given, and below that we have got few subheadings, few chapters which are mainly based on the content. Okay. So the first chapter which we are going to learn about is technology. So technology, the first page, there are few things which would be guided to you. Okay, already guided. Now let us go to the first section of the first part, from tablet to tablet. Okay, so mostly from the technology content these subtopics are taken. So one of the subtopic what we are going to learn today would be like from tablet to tablet. It is not the tablet, the medicine which you are going to take. Okay, so let us look into the lesson. And please, when I read, you are supposed to open the textbook and also go through the content whatever I am reading. Yeah. One fine morning, a government accountant was hard at work. So, one fine morning, there was a government accountant. Government, you already know, an accountant is a person who does all the mathematical calculations. He was very early in the morning, he started to work. A farmer had to be paid. So, a farmer has to be paid. The accountant took up his curved reed stem and made wedge-shaped marks on a 9 centimeter piece of moist clay. So, all the description is about the figure which is given below. I hope you can see the figure. So, that figure ka description which we are going to talk about now. Come on. He made a stick figure with a ration bowl for the man. So, he carved a man, and for that he made a small stick figure which was of a ration bowl. Then he made crescents for days and a rising sun between hills to record. See, in this picture you can see a man over here, and then a sun, and then a bowl, right? Record the time of the day. Finally, as the men were paid in barley, he made upright jars for the payment. So, finally this government accountant, he completed the figure. He then baked the piece in a kiln fire. So, here we have the meaning. Kiln is a large oven for baking clay objects. So, baking is not the bread baking ovens. Okay, these are the big instruments which are used to bake the clay. Okay, to heat the clay. Bake here in the sense to heat the clay, so that whatever figures that are drawn on the clay would not be faded. To save it as an office memo, 6,000 years later, his handwork was found at an excavation site in Iraq. So, this man ka government accountant ka work, where did they find? They have found it in Iraq. Excavation site. What do you mean by excavation? Excavation is nothing but something you dig out from the ground. Okay, which was being there thousands of years ago. So the archaeologists, they go over there, they try to dig the soil, and then that process is called excavation. So in this country of Iraq, they were able to find this baked clay. This fragment, the clay tablet, is one of the oldest means of written communication in the world. So the clay that was baked was known as tablet. Okay, in olden days, where the figures were written, it was a mode of communication. People did not know how to express their feelings, or people did not know how the surrounding was and all to the others. So they started to do the inscription. This is called as inscription. One form of inscription was carving. So they used to do that on a big piece of clay. They used to do the images, and then they used to bake this. Okay, this clay was baked. So this process was called as a tablet. So a tablet it's nothing but a piece of clay in which few images are present and that has been baked in the fire. That little tablet, clay tablet, was as necessary then as a tablet computer, iPad or laptop is now. So, to pass on the information to others, to pass on as a mode of communication, the ancient people, they used this clay tablet as a mode. Now in this present world, what is the thing which we are using as a mode of communication? We have got lot of advancement in technology. We have got computers, laptops, iPads. So even mobiles, smartphones, all these are used as a mode of communication in the recent world. Writing has become full circle from tablet to tablet. Now we have databases in the computer and applications that organize and record the data. So what are we having now? In the previous days, the figures were the information. The figures represented the data. But now, what are we going to have? We have got applications. We have got the records in which how the data is being organized. They have replaced the ancient accountant system. It has been an exciting journey of human inquiry and invention. So, the journey of the human in technology or the invention has gone through many years with nomads or the people who did not know how to wear clothes. They did not know how to cook the food. From that particular life, today man has been able to have his own food on his own, to prepare his food on his own, to wear proper clothes, come into hygienic conditions and also able to communicate with the technology to others. Without written communication, the human world could have not been existed. So, without written communication, nothing is possible. We humans could not have existed. Aptly, the word tablet comes from the ancient Hebrew word tebhel. So, from where did we get this word tablet? From the ancient word, that is Hebrew word tablet. Tebhel, we got the word tablet or the world. Linguistics also think it came from the Latin tabula, meaning board or a flat table. So, linguistics are the people who develop the language. The language can be of any type. It can be English, it can be Sanskrit or anything. It can be Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Malayalam, whatsoever it is. A person who works on a language is called as a linguistic. So, these linguistic people, they thought that the word tabula, it has got a Latin meaning. So, tabula has got a Latin meaning which means it is a board or a flat tablet. It was in 1984 that we got the term tablet computers for the existing new cool tool of human communication. Since then, tablets have become man's best digital friend. So, when did the invention of the computer start, children? It was started in 1984. So, 1984 was the age or the year where the tablet computers were manufactured, were formed. From then on till today, we are living in a very big digital world. Now, touch screens have transformed the way we put our thoughts down on devices. Kids born a few years ago probably have never seen a mobile phone with a keypad. So now what is there? Touch screens. Before the systems were very very big. Slowly there was transformation of computers. Now whatever you wanted to do, you can touch it and then you can get it. And instead of that, I can say even you have got voice search also, wherein there is no necessity for you to go and even type the keypad. Okay, through the voice search, the system will definitely understand what you wanted. But when I tell you very fortunately children that in our days when we were studying, we did not have mobile phones. Okay, I have never seen a mobile phone when I was a student. Okay, until my degree, when I was into degree, I did not even find a mobile phone. At that time, it was not there. We used to have a normal telephone, or after the normal telephone, we had something called as a pager. Okay, there was a development of the telephone. It was called as a pager. Pager was a small instrument wherein if a person on a telephone booth, if he types the number and call urgently, he would leave up a message. So it would reach to the other telephonic booth and from there we used to get calls. So such mode of communication was called as a pager. So until my college education days, I have not seen a mobile phone, but later on, now we are into the mobile world. Technology continues to evolve in an unimaginable place. Very right. We now take it for granted that gadgets will become smaller and more powerful, and screens will become lighter, thinner, and even flexible. Imagine a screen the size of a newspaper that you unroll and read as it constantly gets updated with the latest news. So, from big computers, now the size is coming down and down and down and becoming more powerful. Okay, the big newspaper which we hold it on two hands and read, it's the same newspaper can be read on a mobile. Most of the communication gadgets we know are usually carried just as we carry books. Yes, nowadays it has become very common. Books may be there or may not be there. Books can be read or cannot be read. A person can live without books, but today's children, they cannot live without gadgets. That is the mobiles. How exciting it will be to wear them. Think of a smart watches, smart glasses and even smart jackets. Imagine reading and writing an email while looking straight ahead and talking to your glasses. So, technology is going to increase more and more. So, instead of sitting and writing and chatting and everything will become more advanced. So you can find smart watches with you, you can have smart glasses, you can have even smart jackets. We can go a little further. Scientists are busy exploring deep inside the brain. Through brain scans, they have already identified different patterns associated with different activities, emotions and objects. So, maybe not too much into the future, we will be able to communicate just by reading minds. So, scientists are working very hard. Now, whatever computers we prepare, whatever technology we use, that is nothing but what is there in our brain. We are able to feed it into the computer. We are able to feed it in the technological machine. And when we ask, it will give the answer. But it cannot work like a human brain. But nowadays, scientists are doing lot of research wherein they wanted to create artificial human minds. So, just by seeing the system on a laptop or any computer would read other person's mind. Hope it's a little difficult because we cannot challenge God, right? Sounds a bit too far-fetched like scientific fantasies, but a lot of it is already here. Futuristic gadgets like Google glasses that allow you to send messages by speaking or handheld devices that can translate up to 40 languages are now available. So, you never know what the future will be. Oh my God. We have to see, there are Google glasses. In the future, you may get Google glasses. What the Google glasses will do? It will allow you to send messages by speaking. So, instead of typing, you speak the message is sent. Or handheld devices that can translate up to 40 languages. So 40 language ka translation can be done just by holding the device. So you never know what the future is going to be. So understood, children? This chapter mainly deals with from tablet to tablet, means in the ancient times, in the very olden days, the communication was done through clay and baked clay.